So, hi guys! My name is Peter and this is Sasha again.
Hi guys!
And we have decided to make one more short bonus video for you because it's been really fun. So, as you probably know, Sasha visited Australia. She spent 2 years there, and because we're a language school, I want to ask you, how is Australian English different from British or American, or is it different?
Oh, it's very, very different. So if you are taught British English or American English, then when you come to Australia, you might struggle with understanding. The accent is quite thick and it's very different from anything I've heard before in my life. So first couple of weeks I kind of had to figure out what the people were talking about, and if they even spoke English, because sometimes it just sounded like it was not even English. And the way they speak is Australians like to make words shorter. So instead of, let's say, breakfast, they usually say brekkie. If you want to say afternoon, you say ARVO. And there's a lot more examples on this. They just speak quite differently from what you might be used to.
And can you try to do an impression of what Australian pronunciation sounds like?
I don't think I can be that great. The only word I know how to kind of imitate is the word they call each other mate a lot, but they don't really say mate, but they pronounce it might.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
So it's a very broad kind of way of speaking.
And do you remember any slang words or words that were really confusing for you because they are specific to Australia?
Well,
something like ARVO or...
Yes, so it took me a little while to figure out what COSSIES were, which is a swimsuit, actually. So because you sometimes say swim costume or swimming costume, costume shortened to COSSIES, but it was really, first when I heard it, I was like, I don't even want to know what you're talking about.
When you're explained this, it makes sense, but you can't really figure that out on your own.
No, not really. You have to live there, or you have to have a local person who knows the slang and can walk you through it.
I've heard that they called McDonald's MACCAS.
Yes, that's correct, MACCAS. And there's plenty of them. I mean, U-turn, when you drive on the road and you make a U-turn.
U-turn 180.
They call it Yui. I don't really know. It just sounds strange to me, but that's what they do.
Not to be confused with a ute,
no.
Which is a truck.
Exactly,
a car,
yes.
A ute, things like that, anything else specific to Australians and their English that was weird or strange for you?
No, it's once you get used to it, it's actually it makes sense and you start understanding it. And they obviously Australian places have really weird names, so you have to get used to saying Wulu Mulu and all sorts of strange things. Which when I moved in, I actually felt quite ashamed to pronounce, because it sounds really funny and it sounds like you're making fun of somebody, but it's actually a part of Sydney which is called Wulu Mulu, and there's plenty of other places which have got really funny names, so that's one thing that I had to get used to as well.
And do you think our students, I mean the more advanced students, would have difficulty when they come to Australia, or would it be just a matter of maybe hours or minutes getting used to the pronunciation?
I believe it's not that complicated once you start listening properly and and a lot of times obviously there is a context. So you know what the person is talking about, because there is a situation in hand that you are trying to deal with. So it's not like all of a sudden somebody tries to talk to you in this weird, strange accent. It's usually somebody asking directions, or you are asking them and they're trying to help you. So it's not like you don't know what's going on, so that helps a lot.
Super. So thank you very much for coming here, for having you here. It was a blast, and yeah, I hope to visit Australia someday. It sounds like a beautiful country if you don't mind spiders. And see you next time, guys. So thank you very much again.
Thank you.
And see you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.